Oh, pardon me, Mademoiselle de Saint-Genis. I came here to smoke. I didn't see you.
Smoke? Smoke, your lordship.
No, my cigar's no good. Am I disturbing you?
Not at all, your lordship.
You're still calling me your lordship in the country.
What should I call you?
I don't know, Monsieur... Monsieur...
Don't try, you won't find anything. In Saval, as in Paris, you're your lordship.
No, that's right. It's a fact. It's very nice in the country, isn't it?
It's beautiful. You're not taking advantage of this lovely evening?
No, it's too hot. And then the sun hurts your eyes. You women, you have parasols. We're made to carry them, even in the shade. Now, as it does not amuse me to serve as a page to Madame d'Arglade, I came in. Didn't she make up enough stories for us during dinner?
Make up? No. Leone never lies.
That's true. However, when she's finished testifying to someone's innocence, there's only one conclusion that one can draw.
Which is?
That they deserve to be hanged.
Ah, maybe she's a little careless with the facts, but she has a sincere heart.
Sincere. Then a crocodile also has a sincere heart. Mademoiselle de Saint-Genis.
Your lordship?
How engrossed you are. You work like this even after dinner? Don't you ever rest? Your diligence is annoying.
Come on now. You wanted to take a little nap here, your lordship, and my noise disturbs you? But this is the last day. Tomorrow the inventory will be finished, and you'll no longer be bothered with my presence in the siesta hour.
Aha! That means you're spread out there on the sofa while I'm standing.
I wasn't thinking that at all.
What? You're here.
Yes, I'm fleeing from a certain person of whom no evil may be spoken in the presence of Mademoiselle de Saint-Genis.
Aha. Mademoiselle doesn't want.
At this moment, Mademoiselle merely wants the right to be silent.
She's saying that for your benefit. We mustn't be jealous. Don't you find that Mademoiselle de Saint-Genis treats us both quite harshly? I'll tell Maman about it, since she wants us to live like brother and sister.
This book should be put on the list, Mademoiselle de Saint-Genis. It's a valuable work, almost unique.
No, your lordship, you can't do without it.
Excuse me?
Ah!
What's the matter?
Nothing's the matter, I'm just furious.
You're addressing me. What do you want? You find it very annoying, everyone busy.
It isn't that. I'm furious that you're sending your books to Paris.
What is that to you?
A fine question. As if I didn't know that it's to sell them.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. This is a general liquidation, complete. One of these days you'll sell your chateau, the only luxury you can still offer Mother.
Mother is like you. She doesn't like the country.
But you like it. Mademoiselle de Saint-Genis likes it too. And I like it with you three. All this because of me. It's awful to witness this disaster that I've caused.
You're crazy. You're in one of your black moods, so go ride a horse. It will cheer you up.
I don't have any horses left.
That's right. You loaned them to the Dufresne.
I sold them.
Why did you do that?
Well, for the same reason you're selling the books.
All right. Let's each do our part. Each make our little sacrifice and laugh about it. Mother stays calm. Mademoiselle de Saint-Genis resigns herself to being Mother's factotum, and I have a little more work to do. It's fine with me. And you...
Yes, me. I'll watch you when I should be saving you this trouble. Come on now, give me something to do. Mademoiselle de Saint-Genis, give me a job.
Would you like to tell me if the Bale's dictionary is complete? There, on the 6th shelf from the top. Count the volumes.
It's very high up. It ought to be complete. 23 volumes. Ha! I don't take long, do I?
That's too complete.
Oh, hold on. That's true. There are only 16. I counted 2 sets as one. It's the fault of the binding. A good start. And next?
Useless. Just sit there and be quiet.
I'm good for nothing then?
Hardly. You're the one in charge of keeping your mother's spirits up, and since that affects everyone, it's very good and useful.
Keep talking. Keep talking.
That's all.
What a pity. You are so charming when you want to be. Doesn't she know just how to say things? And she's so pretty.
You're imagining things. She isn't pretty.
You're right. She's beautiful. What a face. What charm. And that air of intelligent candor. Oh, she's a delightful woman.
More softly, please.
Oh, well, yes. She doesn't hear anything. She wouldn't understand anyway. She hasn't a grain of coquettishness. She's the only woman like that.
You've said that about so many others.
I've saved the Raffay's drawings for her ladyship the Marquise.
No, Mother prefers the drawings my brother makes.
Really?
Really? You think my mother doesn't know what's good?
I didn't say that, your lordship.
Have you seen them? My drawings.
I haven't taken the liberty of looking at them.
Well, here's one.
A landscape. It's very nice.
You think so?
Yes. But you ought to have put in a small boat.
Where then?
There, on that river that flows through the trees.
That's not a river. It's a path.
Oh, dear. It really looks like a river.
Nah. But I have others with boats. Do you want to... The judge has decided. So, are you going to Denier this evening? At least you've still got a horse.
He's lame.
That's from lack of exercise.
You take him and go in my place.
Again, if I always make the visits that you're supposed to make, nothing will ever go forward. I don't understand your indecision in the face of marriage.
I was under the impression that you had your doubts about marriage as well, since...
Me? That depends. I'm capable of anything. Maybe even to get married for love and be faithful to my wife. Who knows? Mademoiselle de Saint-Genet,
Your lordship?
come over and chat with us.
One moment, I'm finishing. You were asking me?
My brother was speaking about marriage. That hardly interests you, does it?
Well, why not? You haven't taken the vows.
It has nothing to do with me, I presume.
No, but since we're speaking in general terms, what is your opinion about marriage?
I say that people ought to get married.
Yes, Mademoiselle de Saint-Genet has theories about that.
So she's counting on getting married also.
Oh, for me it's different. I'm not free to marry.
Wait. Why not? You're engaged?
More than that, I have family obligations. I have 4 children to take care of.
Already?
I'm supporting my widowed sister's children. And when I say 4 children, I really should say 5, because their mother, even though she's older than I am, is my dependent too. Now you can picture any happy mortal assuming the burden of nourishing and taking care of that brood.
By not marrying, you're separated from this beloved brood. I don't see what you gain by it.
How do you answer that?
You want me to talk about myself? It's not very interesting.
Oh, but it is.
All right. My dream is to put away something for my youngest nephew. The others will be settled in a few years, but the youngest, the most delicate, oh, if you knew him, a darling, so sweet, so affectionate, so funny. But men don't understand that a child fills the whole heart and the whole life of a woman. They don't believe it.
Pardon me, Mademoiselle de Saint-Genet, but I do understand that. You're being tactless. We have reopened a wound, and it is cruel. Let's go. Won't you come with me, Jeton?
No, she's upset. I want to talk with her.
About what?
You'll see. Mademoiselle de Saint-Genet, after what you've been saying...
Mademoiselle de Saint-Genet, were you kind enough to do the accounts for the past month?
Almost finished. Your lordship, would you like them?
They will be needed tonight.
Why? No, tomorrow.
No, immediately. I'm going to get them together and bring them to you, your lordship.
On my honor, you give her orders like a servant.
I never give her orders.
Call it what you like. It was unkind to me, what you've just done.
What do you mean?
I mean that the moment had come that it seemed to me a good time to say to her openly...
What?
Well, what I said to you in private, that she's adorable.
Have you thought about what you're saying?
It's what I really believe. But don't you see it yourself, dear brother? No false hair, no rice powder, a natural woman. How rare that is, with wit, elegance, and...
There you are, madly in love.
I don't know. But it must be because I'm acting like such an idiot. Well, I didn't promise Mother I'd be blind. Mademoiselle de Saint-Genet delights me. She fascinates me. She enchants me. It isn't my fault. I can tell that she's smarter than I am, but it delights me to submit to her superiority. So what do you want me to do?
Then you were going to propose marriage to her just now?
Yes. But I was so clumsy. She didn't understand.
I presume she told herself that Mother would be opposed.
That's ridiculous. Mother no longer has any hopes for glory or fortune pinned on me. It's you, no matter what you say, who must satisfy her ambition for a splendid marriage. That's how it is. You'll accept it. It's your duty. There you are, having passed me over as the head of the household, my dear Urbain. You've become the eldest son, and now the hope and the future of our household. As for me, I do my best to erase my depraved past by disappearing from the scene. I'll get married humbly and come to a good end, the credit for which will all come back to you.
To me?
Yes, I'm grateful. But for you, I'd still be under my tree, dreaming of naughty girls and catching rheumatism. Think about that. And what a difference now. A thatched cottage and a loving heart. Because I would have a thatched cottage, about 2 steps from here, at the edge of our park. I have the means to live as a peasant does. Maybe I would become a farmer, I don't know. That could be amusing. It shouldn't be too difficult. In a word, I'm becoming a philosopher, so when you need some advice, I hope you'll come find me.
Oh, how charming. Then you're sure Mademoiselle de Saint-Genis will accept?
What? I'm going to be so lovable. Besides, I'm counting on you to convince her that she can have confidence in me.
In the next 15 minutes?
Well, it's been 3 months that she's known us. The world was made in 7 days, and that was a lot more complicated.
And in that much time you will change your mind again.
I won't change my mind.
Never?
Never. Never? One can't respond to that, but in any event, that's my fixed position for a good length of time.
All right, then. We must begin by talking to Mother.
Not yet. Not yet. Mother doesn't know anything about preliminaries. She makes everything too serious. That's why your courtship isn't advancing. But I want mine to go forward under its own steam. I begin by charming Caroline. As soon as she likes me, I'll let you know. And then you'll be in charge of saying to her, Mademoiselle de Saint-Genis, you like the countryside, the simple life. Would you like to be a simple country duchess? It's as easy as that.
And may God help Mademoiselle de Saint-Genis.
Here are the accounts, your lordship.
Thank you, Mademoiselle. Will you permit me to ask you a question?
Yes, your lordship.
You were speaking a moment ago about plans. You are not thinking of leaving my mother.
No, not anytime soon, unless she grows tired of my services, or doesn't think they're necessary.
Or unless something around her makes the situation unpleasant for yourself.
Certainly, but so far everyone has been good to me.
Except perhaps me.
I haven't noticed.
My brother is certainly more amiable than I am, and inspires in you more trust.
I trust everyone, your lordship. I haven't any secrets.
Nevertheless, if you had some...
I won't have any.
But if, in spite of yourself, someone entrusted you with one...
I would keep it.
For yourself alone?
Yes, your lordship.
Still, if that secret concerned you in some way, and caused you to regret coming here...
I would leave.
Without saying anything to my mother.
I wouldn't want to be a source of trouble or unhappiness, least of all to her.
But to me?
To you, your lordship?
Yes, look here, let's speak frankly. Suppose my brother, who is sincere and well-intentioned, but also impulsive and very scatterbrained, embarrassed you by an inappropriate familiarity.
That won't happen, your lordship. His lordship, the Duke, is, I believe, a gentleman, and I know that he is good company even in his merriest moments.
Still, without being disrespectful, he could give you reason to worry, surprise you in certain ways, and my advice and support might be of use to you. We were closer in Paris than we are here, Mademoiselle de Saint-Genis. Here your reserve seems to increase for a reason that I can perhaps guess. Yes, my brother, without knowing it, has made you cautious, even fearful, if I am not mistaken. Tell me frankly what you think of what he says and how he behaves, and I swear to you...
I thank you, your lordship, but I assure you that I never want to cause the slightest disagreement, the most insignificant argument between your brother and you. So, if I did have any complaints about him, no one would know it.
Even if he gave you very serious cause for...
You're imagining the impossible.
Let's imagine the impossible. You'd leave?
Let me believe that I must be the sole judge of what I would have to do.
Very well. Mademoiselle de Saint-Genis, I hope that your prudence is as great as your presumption. She's in love with him.